know some hoes who talk to a nigga so crazy, man. That's why you gotta have your own pay. Bitch gonna dog you out if she taking care. Bitch gonna talk to you like a peon, nigga. If you out here living like a chump, nigga, you better run this shit up and quit playing. That was my biggest motivation to get some pay, though. How a hoe treat you. How a hoe treat you when you down. That was my biggest motivation. I never wanted to feel like less of a man. Even though I've been a G. When I was broke, I was a G, so it never was about just physically having pay. But it's just about how a bitch look at you when you ain't got no pay. How they treat you when you ain't got no pay. Yeah. That's gonna make you wanna get paid. That's gonna make you wanna keep paid. Bitch will treat you like a real chump, man. She gonna treat you like you ain't not him, knowing the whole time you him. And we live in a time where social media, like, everything a host see on social media they want. And they looking on their homegirl page and all they see is them spoiled. You don't see the behind the scenes shit though. You don't see what a bitch gotta put up with to get all that shit. A bitch gotta get their head whooped, gotta get cheated on every day, gotta everything. Just to have a little Rolex or a little Chanel bag, or just to even look like they enjoying their relationship. Half of them bitches don't even be happy. You should be happy with a nigga who just really trying.
I seen this video before. I never thought to do a video. I seen the Dumper talk about this, so I ain't gonna be as in detailed as he was about it. But you heard what Peezy said. You know, basically, I remember he's a Detroit rapper. One of my favorite. Him and Payroll Giovanni, my two favorite Detroit rappers, right? But shout out to Babyface, Sada, Icewear, all them niggas hard, right? GT, Drago, Bino, everybody I listen to. So, you know, he had a I forget the name of the song Peezy had. He said, I basically had to get some money because these hoes don't respect you when you broke. And basically that's what he was saying in this video, is that I always been that nigga, but these women don't respect you if you don't have no money. They disrespect you. And one thing, and obviously his experiences, he from Detroit, he from the east side. His experiences with black women, and that's the thing about black women, bruh. The average black woman, dog, they care about, they disrespectful. A lot of them are disrespectful by nature, but they care about the dick and the money over God, over their children, the dick and the money. And this is why when they talk about why don't athletes deal with black women, they always get with the other, because their money is not on the business. It's not on building generational wealth. It's not on God. It's not on their faith. It's not on their religion or their creed. It's not on their children. They primary thing is worried about where that nigga dick been at and where the money at. The average black woman, that's their mentality. So how can you build generational wealth and she worried about where the dick going? She worried about the money, not about the kids, not about our faith, not about the union, not about moving the family forward. All her whole thing is where your dick been at, where the money at. You know, that's it. And a lot of niggas already know. You could be with a chick and she be all into you. Y'all act like y'all good. She might ask you for a couple dollars, but I ain't got it right now. You know, she be like, all right. And then, you know, you find out she going to be some nigga's sugar baby, or she going to fuck for $1. How many times we seen on social media where a dude walk in and find his wife, you know, or his girlfriend getting a train ran on her for some money, or she selling pussy while he on the road truck driving. And when your whole objective is to get some money, I told y'all them type of people can't be around me if you that money hungry. Because you gonna sell me out for some money. I can't trust you if your allegiance is in money, right? And all your allegiance is in money, it's a wrap. All your allegiance is money and sex, bro. You just for the streets. And that's the thing about it, bro. See, these women asleep with bums because they want to control. A lot of women had children to be the boss of somebody, and a lot of women deal with bum ass niggas too to be the boss of them. They want to be able to control and be in leadership position, and it always fail. They're not built to lead because they're not built to take accountability. This is why they children come out and they fail. And sometimes they can say, well, you can have a baby daddy or you can have a man in the house, and because you chose a loser. You chose a guy that you can control, you can boss around, you can control with sex, you can talk to crazy. Ain't no real dude allowing no woman to talk to them crazy, bro. The relationship not even the relationship not even getting that far with you talking crazy before you getting checked or you getting dismissed. But a lot of these dudes, they dealt with baby mamas talking to them crazy. A lot of these Pookies and Ray Rays, they rap about their baby mamas and how shitty, because they set the standard, bro. Even though she slept with you and you ain't had nothing, she didn't respect you, dog. It was no capable way of her respecting you. There was no way that she was gonna respect you, because she respect money. Most women deal with bums and dudes like that. They deal with bums like that because they want to control, and they do it for the penis. God honest truth, bro. So when you sit here and talk about, yeah, I had to get some money because these women didn't respect me, I always been him, but they didn't. Yeah, they talk shit to you. You only can allow somebody to do something to you. You only can allow that to happen. Somebody can only treat you like that and talk if you allow it. You allow her to create that space. Ain't nobody going, but as soon as they get disrespectful, I dismiss them. I don't play that like, no, I don't do that. Time out, or you can get the fuck on. But a lot of these dudes, they grew up with their mothers talking crazy like that, and they thought that was the standard. A lot of these smart dudes grew up with women like that talk shit to their mothers, that talk to them crazy. Man, they went to the other side, bro. They went to the white women. They get some respect. Some dudes like Pookie and Ray Rays and all that type of shit, they wanted to deal with those type of women. They stayed with those type of women. They ain't even learned it's a whole different side of, or another woman, a black woman that's not gonna do that, not gonna emasculate you. A lot of these mothers emasculate their son. A lot of these black men, they first encounter with the police was their mother calling the police on them or threatening to call the police on them. A lot of these young girls too. And that's something that also that's not spoken on enough. And, they say, well, who hurt you? Your mother is black. And a lot of times that be the question. A lot of these mothers are shitty mothers, even inside or outside the black community. A lot of these women create these shitty ass dudes. And a lot of dudes think it is what a woman supposed to yell and scream at you. You seen different dudes come out your mother bedroom. You think you supposed to just treat women like that. A lot of these women set the standard with this matriarchal sense and this new feminism shit. They think your sons and your daughters watching. Ain't nobody supposed to talk to you crazy. Because if we was in a true barbaric world where it was the survival of the fittest, where a lot of these dudes, bro, a lot of these women, they wouldn't dream to say half the shit they say to a man, bro. And a lot of these niggas talking slick and all this disrespectful shit on the internet or off the internet, these dudes wouldn't be saying that, dog. It was literally the survival of the fittest. We out here, and like a lot of dudes, man, I'm telling y'all, these women will be talking about, I need a husband. It'll be 3-4 motherfucking chicks to one dude. I swear to God. Tell me I'm lying. I swear to God it would. But this society have created where you think you're supposed to put up with a woman putting her hands on you, talking to you crazy, and you got to have some money. The money ain't going to change that, bro. Money, you are who you are. That is eventually going to come out. So what he's saying, it don't matter. Yeah, it feel good. I'll give a chick a couple dollars and I had control over her. I could tell her shut the fuck up or go sit the fuck down. But how long? Because the money gone. Or she stashed enough money. It don't matter. Like I said before, you got to go where you respected at. But also you got to have self-respect. And a lot of dudes who think like that, like I got to have money to get respect, they not respectable men. When you carry yourself like a true gentleman and you know how to read the room, you ain't even allowing people around you like that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even about to argue or deal. Man, you can be in relationships where nobody raised their voice. Nobody raised their voice. Y'all disputes are talked out. Nobody over talking. Y'all arguments ain't nobody screaming. Ain't nobody calling the police. And y'all figure it out. And a lot of times you get to an argument with people throwing stuff and bitches equate that to love. Yelling. Anytime you get with a woman like that, I think physical abuse, verbal abuse, yelling and screaming, and that means love. Get away from it. And that's a lot of women today. They think that's love. No. That's not love. Peace is love. Me having your back is love. Us being able to do activities, budget is love. Plan trips is love. You know what I'm saying? Us being able to decide what we want to do and what we want to eat without yelling and screaming. What school we want to send the kids to. How we going to deal with this problem. Putting our head together. Making decisions and nobody overriding the decision that we making. Sticking to the point. That's love. But hey, man. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the link in the description. It's the only link to the Patreon. Join the Patreon. Peace.